Hi traders, Chris from the research team here at Pepperstone. Now in the aftermarket on Wednesday in the post-market trading session, about 20 minutes after the close, we're going to see the Mac Daddy of earnings releases coming through. Of course, that's Nvidia coming out their Q3 reported earnings and giving guidance for Q4 in the upcoming quarter. And then also Jensen Huang will be stepping up and giving us a largely expected, very positive outlook on GPU sales, the pipeline and its operating conditions as well. So this is a volatility event that traders will want to manage and react to in that situation. And you can do so with Pepperstone's 24-hour US shares in that situation. Now, of course, the stock has had a very good run this year. It's up 39% year to date. It's up about 115% from the post-Liberation Day lows in April. So, of course, the bar is set high. And we have seen some of the other mega cap stocks doing quite well on earnings, but actually seeing a poor reaction to their share price on the day. So we know that the bar is pretty high in terms of this stock. Now, in terms of the implied volatility in the stock, the options one-day implied move is up or down 6.2%. So that's a pretty punchy potential reaction that we could see. And that's kind of what we're expecting and what we've been conditioned to over the last 8 quarters, where the absolute move has been about 6%. If we do see a 6.2% move, if the options market is indeed right, that would sort of translate, given its market weighting on the S&P and NASDAQ, to about a 0.5% move, all things being equal in the S&P, a little bit more in the NASDAQ as well. So it brings in options traders as a risk to manage as well in that situation. Now, as I say, the stock has had a good run, we are seeing it pull back. If you look at the technicals at the moment, we are seeing a sort of steady grind lower. If we have a look at the daily chart, we can see big support coming into around 176.76, which is recent low, 22nd of October low. A break there could take us down to the 200-day moving average. A bullish reaction to options, to the earnings could see us move back into the 11th of November highs around 201.55. Now, in terms of expected earnings, what are we looking for? I think revenues and gross margins are pretty much the most important factor there. If you look at expectations from the street for Q3 revenues, the market's expecting around just under $55 billion, give or take. I think the market probably needs to see a bit more, maybe up to $56 billion to please the buy side. Data centers around sort of $49.11 billion of Q3. I think the market's expecting them to guide to Q4 revenues of about 61.57. Anything more would probably be a bonus there, and in gross margins of 74.64%. Again, the market probably wants to see that closer towards 74 to beat a high bar, and then to guide to around $74.62 billion as well. Now, in terms of what we're looking for, of course, their OpenAI investment of $100 billion will come into scrutiny. We'll have an update around that, an update on the data center progress by 2028 and their potential impact on electrical uses as well. And also this idea of selling an extra 14 million GPUs, which Jensen Huang stated at GTC. So a lot to focus on. This volatility assured. This is a core portfolio holding for a lot of people. Put this on the radar and trade it with Pepperstone.